Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just want to say thank you everyone who has been supporting me on this journey. It's kind of nerve-wracking a little bit getting started on YouTube, but I really want to use this platform to share my poetry. But also, let's get to know each other. So I'm gonna do my makeup and talk a little bit about myself and my aspirations. Since this is gonna be a makeup tutorial, I'm gonna show the products that I'm using. This is a primer that I'm currently using, and I'm gonna just go right in with my foundation. This is the foundation that I like to use. I'm a very pale girl, but I love being pale. Basically, I just put foundation all over my face, all over my eye. Looks so white right now, but the thing that I like about this foundation is that it kind of sets into my skin in a way where it now blends into my skin throughout the day, so I don't look too ghostly, even though I don't mind looking ghostly. I even have white foundation so that I could do goth looks, but we'll do that for another video where I do a goth look. That'd be cool. So basically I just dab for ages. That my foundation is set, I go in with a contour. I use this lovely cool tone elf contour. So what I like to do is literally just make my cheekbones come out by contouring the highest points of my cheekbones so that they're very defined. I also go up here and just around the outer corners of my face. What's funny is that I look kind of crazy at first. Like while I'm doing my makeup, I look insane. But I believe that it all comes together as long as you blend everything really well. No matter how crazy you look in the process, it's gonna end up looking really good at the end. Yeah, my name is Helen, of course. I am an aspiring poet. I love to write poetry. I've actually started writing since I was a child. I used to have a diary. When I got my first diary, the way I started writing was, "Dear Diary, this is what happened today. Dear Diary, this is how I feel. Dear Diary this, Dear Diary that." That's where it all started. Current. I love elf products. They're beautiful and affordable. I love using this fan to dry my face as my setting spray sets on my face. I like to do this. So basically, I grew up just writing, and that would literally be my escape. That would be my therapy, just writing. And as I was growing older, my poetry got really dark because I was going through depression, mental illness. I'm only saying mental illness because I thought I was mentally ill. By the way I thought, I would dissociate a lot. I would get into depressive episodes. I would have suicidal thoughts. What else? Self-harm. Yeah, I'm sorry. Is this a bad thing to mention on YouTube? But I just explaining this to say that poetry or just writing has pushed me through all these obstacles in life. This is the palette that I'm going to be using for my face. I am using this shade right here for my brows. Yes, I use eyeshadow powder for my brows, but also my eyelids. I love the way brown or dark brown eyeshadow makes my eyes so sultry, and I love that look. That is my signature look. So yeah, throughout my journey of just going through situations and also learning to not only love myself but get to know myself, because I really hated the way I was. So not only did I think I was undeserving of love because of all these horrible relationships I was in, but I also didn't know who I was. I was just kind of thinking, should I be the way people want me to be? Like, it was really hard to be myself because I didn't have a full understanding of my identity. But there were certain things that I started to like, certain hobbies, certain interests that I took upon, to the point where as I was growing more older, I made lists. And that's the beauty of getting to know yourself. Make lists. What are your favorite movies? What are your favorite music? What do you find beautiful? And what I always found beautiful was dark, gothic aesthetic, goth music. And what else? Unconventional things that you wouldn't think a normal person would like, but I found the beauty in it. For example, there's this bondage art that's from Japanese called shibari. It's just the artistic expression of tying up someone, but it's not just the act of tying up someone, it's literally the pattern on which how the rope gets tied. I'm not gonna go more into it, but that's something that someone would find weird, but I find it beautiful. I find it artistic. Now that my eyebrows have been shaped and blended, I use mascara as brow gel. Yep, I do. It works. What the thing about me is I use different products for anything. For example, the eyeshadow as my eyebrow powder, and then mascara as my brow gel, and also eyeliner as my lip liner. But I'm sure I'm not the only one that does this. Using a Q-tip to clean everything up. So I go over it just to make sure it's shaped well, because when you blend it does leave kind of residue above, but we want a clean look, a nice clean look. I also love cream blush. This is a blush that I got from the Dollar Tree. Now I'm very cheap when it comes to makeup too. Sometimes I have a $50 foundation, and then sometimes I have a $1 eyeshadow palette. You know, it doesn't matter how much money you spend on these makeup products, as long as you know how to put that shit on, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. The key is to be able to blend it all together, and it takes time. It takes time. Another thing, I like using eyeshadow also as lip liner. I just put a little eyeshadow on any brush and to outline my lips. Like, I know I just use this for my eyebrows, but it's working out. I just finished putting a little bit on my lips just to give it that shape, and then later I'm gonna go over it with a actual lip liner and lip pencil. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with my eyelids. So now I'm gonna use this, a little bit of this, blend it all on the eyelid, and just constantly blend. Okay, so I do want to talk a little bit more my personal life. I am 28 years old. I do live in Arizona. Well, yeah, I live in Arizona, but I was actually born in Washington. My mom moved to Arizona after she gave birth to me in Washington. I was not even a year old when I came here, so technically I've grown here all my life. Technically I'm an Arizonian, but yeah, I grew up here, went to school here, I graduated high school, and ever since then I've been working all kinds of jobs, retail jobs mainly, and throughout it all, that's when I was trying to find my passion, do my writing, because at the end of the day I was always unhappy and with what I wanted to do. Like, I never got the chance to really do something creative with my life because I was always so shy. Even though I was shy and stuff like that, I was still a very creative person. I would still do makeup looks, take pictures, but at the end of it all, I was insecure. I would take pictures, upload them, and then delete them. I was always that post and delete type of gal. I would never keep things up just to have them. I always rebranded in a way where I thought maybe this would be more digestible, maybe I look weird in this, and it was just insecurity after insecurity. That's why I was never able to fully express myself online. But now that I'm almost 30, I'm like, you know what? I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm just gonna do my own thing, and whoever likes it, likes it. Whoever doesn't, I shouldn't care. People are gonna talk crap about me. As long as I don't talk crap about myself. I want to be so focused on myself that I don't even know people are talking shit about me. Like, you know? So yeah, this is my journey, and I just want to be able to express the fact that anybody who is going through the same situation, God, just hold on. There's hope. The thing that kept me going was hope. I always have had hope no matter what. That is why, like, I was always a relationship girly. When it came to love, when it was over, I didn't give up on love. I was like, okay, it didn't work out with this person, it hurts, but maybe somebody better is out there for me. Like, I was so hopeful about it, because no matter what, I always loved one person, and I would be so loyal even in the talking stage. It was just one person at a time. It's coming along, just need more blending. But yeah. Oh, and I am Mexican. My mom immigrated from Mexico and she had me here. So I'm Mexican American. And I am proud. I'm so fucking proud to be Mexican. And I will always advocate for Mexico. But yeah. Speaking of which, I do have some poems in Spanish. Maybe like 2, but I wrote those when I was going through a breakup, and it was that Mexican type of toxic love, and I wrote about it. But enough about that. That's just part of my journey and how poetry has helped me through the darkest times of my life. Even now, I still choose to write, but not just about the dark things in life or the dark side of life, but also the beauty of life. Because there's a lot of things to enjoy about the world, and no matter what, I would never give up. Every day is a new opportunity to do something new, do something that you always wanted to do, but don't let other people's opinions of you hold you back. Okay, it's coming along. It's coming along. So now that I'm done with my eyeshadow, I do like to clean it up a bit, just to make sure it doesn't look too splotchy and crazy. Like, never underestimate the power of using Q-tips. Q-tips are definitely one of my #1 makeup tools. Next, I go in with my mascara. We curl the lashes first, and then we go right in with the mascara. But yeah, you guys, I'm trying to get over my fear of being seen. I'm trying to get over my fear of talking to the camera. I want to get better at talking to the camera, because I feel like the more I do it, the better I get. And even though it's gonna make me feel very exposed, and there's people gonna see me mess up and stumble upon my words, and maybe I don't find the right words to put together, but at the end of the day, it's about trying. You see that it's all coming along? And then, even though I think I look like a cutie patootie like this, I still want to wear lashes. I like that, the boldness, I like the darkness of my eyes, so adding lashes accentuates that. So I'll be right back. This normally is my everyday look. Okay, I love to use this MAC lip pencil in the shade Stone, and also this one's in the shade personal. It's personal. Even though it's not personal. Don't take it personal, baby. And that's basically the final look. I do add some powder. I don't go too crazy, but I love using this for my under eye. And then this is by Beauty Creations. I got this loose powder from the beauty supply store because I do get oily, so I put it on my forehead and then here, which actually let me do real quick. I do also want to emphasize that I use this super pointed brush, use a dark brown, and literally do my inner corners. That's how I do my inner corners. Just gotta make sure it all blends together. Yeah, there you go. And now we're at the final look. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and like this video. I appreciate the support. I have more videos and ideas that I want to put together. So thank you for watching and stay tuned.